But when it comes to the application of the very specific word genocide, we simply need to ensure that all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed in the processes before a determination like that is made.
It's not surprising that Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is reluctant to condemn China's horrible treatment of its Muslim minority population as a genocide. When he became Liberal leader in 2013, he said he admired China's basic dictatorship.
Of admiration I actually have for China, because their basic dictatorship is allowing them to actually turn their economy around on a dime.
Why? Because it enabled them to convert to green energy really quickly. And that attitude continued in the Trudeau government when he became Prime Minister in 2015. Typically, we saw it by pronouncements from people like his then Environment Minister, Catherine McKenna, who kept praising China as a leader in the battle against climate change, which is absurd because China's main energy source is coal, which is the dirtiest fossil fuel. But at least that was before China essentially kidnapped two Canadians, Michael Spavor and Michael Kovrig, in retaliation for Canada honoring its extradition treaty with the United States and arresting and detaining on December 1st, 2018, Meng Wanzhou, who is the chief financial officer of a technology company called Huawei, which is a Chinese-controlled company. The United States wants her on fraud charges. She denies them, and her case is proceeding in Vancouver. But China's still holding our two Michaels. Even after that, though, this gushing praise for China continued in the Trudeau government. In July of 2019, his small business minister, Mary Ng, tweeted a picture of herself happily enjoying Canadian ice cream in Beijing. In November of 2019, the defense minister, Harjit Sajjan, shocked many people attending a security conference in Halifax when he said China wasn't our adversary. And in April of 2020, Health Minister Patty Hajdu accused a Canadian reporter of contributing to internet conspiracies for asking whether the data from China about COVID-19 could be trusted. 2 weeks later, China suddenly upped the death count from COVID-19 in Wuhan by 50%. Today, Canada is the only member of the Five Eyes Intelligence Network, which consists of intelligence agencies from the United States, the United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand, and Canada, not to formally prohibit Huawei from participating in the development of Canada's 5G telecommunications network because of security concerns. Now, Huawei says there aren't concerns, but all these other countries think there are concerns. And finally, in May, the Trudeau government hatched a plan to have a Chinese company develop vaccines for Canadians. And that only fell through because the government of China wouldn't allow the company to ship vaccine samples to Canada. So given that record, it's not surprising that Trudeau is so reluctant to talk about China having committed a genocide, despite the fact in 2019 he agreed with a federal inquiry into Canada's treatment of its First Nations people, where he agreed that was a genocide.
That the tragic violence that Indigenous women and girls have experienced amounts to genocide.
So his current position isn't surprising at all. I'm Laurie Goldstein of Sun Media. We're always interested in hearing your views, and please follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and our YouTube channel.